What's up, my diecast friends? I know you don't recognize any of this right now. This is actually my new setup here that I've been working on. It's not finished yet. I got a lot more to show you guys with my customs bench. This is actually just my my new bench, my new setup here. I got a lot more to do to it yet. I got some shelving to put in, a drawer, under counter shelf under here that I'm still gonna do. There's the airbrush and everything set up over there. Still working on all that. I got stuff everywhere right now. But for now, I'm gonna share with you guys, being that this table is clean and nice still, and it hasn't gotten destroyed yet, I'm gonna share with you guys a cool little mail call that I got in here. Well, I already know it's gonna be cool. You guys know why? Boom, right there. Came from our friend Steve over at Miniature Mustangs, and I'm gonna crack it open, check it out. We did a trade, and I just wanted to open it up, share it with you guys, and do it at my new table here. You guys want to see something cool? Check this out. Bringing y'all up. And then we can go back down. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey, how about this? We'll check out a custom, because I know a lot of you guys want to see some new customs, and then we'll crack open this mail call. Yeah, so I'm trying to create at this bench, being that I've been doing customs on, well, actually that table I showed you guys for under my airbrush booth, that's just a computer table, and I've been busting my butt working on that for like, I don't know, 3 years now, and I've since figured out ways to make a customizing station a lot easier and better. So it's kind of like I want to finish this and then show you what I came up with. But basically I want to get rid of all this clutter, and then so I can have lots of space right here. I've got my mats, my cutting mats all cleaned up and everything. That's why I took them off. But normally I'd have more stuff up here. But like, check this out. This is just an idea I was talking about ideas and stuff that I've learned. How many times have you guys, if you're into doing customs, have been working on your desk and, you know, doing wheel swaps or something, and then all of a sudden a wheel goes rolling off the back or over the sides or something? I know you guys can't see the sides of this table right now, but it's just like a basic table where stuff can roll off. Check this out. I was thinking about it. I'm like, what could I get? So I got this clear, it's just door sweep for at the bottom of your doors, but it's got double-sided tape. So once I get all my shelving and stuff set up, you know, on the back or on the sides or wherever I decide to put it, wherever there's spaces in between, that's where I'm going to put this. So hell with those wheels and axles and all that stuff rolling off the back and getting lost. This will stop it. So yeah, I'm going to show you all the tips and tricks and cool stuff. You know, once I get it all set up and everything, I'll show you guys how I got it set up. All right. You guys want to see a custom. Hey, how about this one? This is an old one, but I'm sure some of you guys may or may not remember. But I wanted to really lay into it with some 2K and really blast into it. Plus, I want to see how this lighting and stuff looks over here. Yeah, it's like a lowrider. This was that, what was that? The Hirohata Merc? I removed the lights and stuff, but yeah, look at that paint and that gloss when you really blast some 2K onto something. Got the wire wheels on there. Yeah, so I've been trying to use a little bit of 2K more often. So, all right, check this out. So you guys know the whole idea behind what if customs. I'll show you an example. The whole what if idea behind customs, I thought, has always been kind of fun. Like, long time ago, I made this little combi. You know, what if the Ghostbusters wasn't a hearse? What if it was a little tiny combi and all the fellas had to jump up inside this? This is a super old custom that I did a long time ago. But that's just an idea of the whole what if thing that I'm talking about. Or like me, Jeremy Lance from Ready to Diecast, and Jake over at Strictly Diecast did a while back. We did that challenge of the whole what if thing, and I did the General Lee. What if the General Lee wasn't a Charger and was this a 67 Firebird instead? And I came up with this. So that's the whole idea behind it, you know, just the whole what if. So I made this. So what I'm getting at is I've always been a huge fan of this particular character in the whole Pixar universe. If you guys don't know, this is sort of like a Easter egg, and it's in every Pixar movie in some way, shape, or form. Todd, Toyota Tacoma has always been hidden and tucked away in the universe. And I thought, well, what if the Todd Cars Pixar car was like in Japan? What if it was like a Japanese version of this and it existed? So I'm thinking like old 80s Toyota Japan. What could it have been instead of this? And I'll show you guys the idea I had and what I came up with. It could be a little vintage Toyota Starlet. So I made this little Pizza Planet Toyota Starlet. And I believe those wheels, what wheels did I use for this little guy? Oh no, I don't know the name brand of those wheels. I know I say that sometimes and you guys are like, what? Because I ordered a huge batch of just off-brand wild custom wheels from Indonesia a while back ago, and from time to time I'll pull them out and use them for a build, and that's what these were. And I don't remember the weird wild names of some of them, but basically they look a lot like B&Ds, these particular wheels. But yeah, I made this Pizza Planet Toyota Starlet. You guys can see I sort of kept some of the same fun ideas like they did on the Pizza Planet truck. Obviously, I got a little JDM Japanese tag on there. There's fun little details all in it that match like the Pizza Planet truck. But yeah, it's just kind of fun to do something fun or silly and just a little different every now and then. And just do a JDM, Japanese version of what the Pizza Planet universe would have made the vehicle out of. So yeah, that's cool. Alright guys, I won't hold you up. We'll get into this mail call because I'm sure some of you are excited just like I am, because Mr. Steve always hooks it up with some crazy extras in there, and we'll check those out. But yeah, that's just a fun idea of customs like to do sometimes, and do the whole what if thing. Yeah, pretty soon here I'm going to have this bench completely cleared off. I'll be much happier to have a lot more space on this bench. I can tell you one thing, it's not going to be hard to find. That's going to be a knife. Always got one handy here. So yeah, Steve and I did a trade. And Steve, I promise I'm not picky, brother. I'm not into collecting customs. And I know that can make me sound like I'm a little picky, but I really love premium Hot Wheels stuff. And Steve, he's always got the coolest stuff. He keeps up with everything, and the reason why I mentioned that to you, Steve, is because you are so hard to hook back up with certain stuff, like to throw extras in, because you got everything. You got all the coolest stuff. Steve stays on top of everything. So it makes it kind of tricky to find cool stuff for him. So, but yeah, we made a trade, and he emailed me and asked me some stuff I like, and it just so happens that I love any kind of RLC stuff because I don't have an RLC account anymore. So he showed me something and I said yeah to it. I don't know if he got my email on it, but let's crack open this box. Which, Steve, I don't know why the hell we email anymore. We're friends now. We can damn text each other. All right, I can tell you one thing. You must be like a mind reader, because you gave me some castings that I actually don't have, and I actually have had ideas and wanted to do a custom of one of these, and I don't know how you knew this, or if I said something, or you just took a shot because you're sharp like that. Look what he sent me, guys. He sent me custom, or not, well, they're not custom, but premium 62 Chevy pickups. Guys, if you don't know, these are incredibly rare. I have a very impressive collection of Hot Wheels, and I don't have any 62 pickups. Steve, this is awesome because I've had some parts, 3D parts, custom pieces to want to build one of these, and I didn't have any, so that is awesome. That is awesome. And these are all premium versions, and it just so happens that's what I needed. I heard these had removable surfboards. Do they? I don't know. But surfboard's coming out. I got something else for the back. We'll have to wait and see. That is killer, Steve. Damn, that's awesome. This one particular. This one particular might be the best one for that project. But either way, that is killer. I don't have any of those. Somebody asked me about some of those to for a possible trade, or maybe they needed some because I asked them if they wanted any extras or something. And I think they asked for that, and I actually remember digging into my collection, and I think I got one, and I like it, so I'm not cracking it. I'm keeping it. So yeah, only one. Usually I buy doubles of stuff. That's a problem when you're a customizer. You tend to want to buy doubles of stuff too often, and then you've got optional for a customs. Sorry, Steve, you left a note in here, and I just now caught it. I got so excited about those trucks. Anthony, thanks so much for another trade on one of your great customs. I put in some 62 Chevy trucks I thought you could use for customs. Steve, perfect. Again, you always send, I mean, Steve pays attention now. He knows. That couldn't have been any better, Steve. I actually needed one of those. I have something cool to do with one of those, like super cool, and I'm gonna get cracking on one of those soon. I've got lots of other stuff going, but I definitely needed one of those to at least hang on to it because the metal ones are different than the plastic ones, and I couldn't use a plastic one. I needed a more sturdy, heavier metal one. So perfect timing. This is probably what we talked about. Like I said, I haven't opened up this box yet, but this is something I've wanted for a long time. And like I said, guys, I don't have an RLC account anymore. And these pass. Oh, yes, it is. It is. It absolutely is. Yeah, so these, when the first one came out, I was really excited to get one. We're talking about the Chevy 454 SS's, the black pickups. Never got one. There was a convention one I really loved. I'll pop up pictures. That one looks killer, but tops the ruby red one. And right off the bat, like I said, Steve showed me one picture. I was like, boom, that. And he hooked me up with the ruby red one. God, guys, this is gorgeous. Oh, I've always wanted the 454 SS. And man, look at that. I mean, really, let's get in on that. By the way, another custom thing that I'm working on. I'm always experimenting with customs. I'm always trying to do something new, whether it be with wheels, paint, something. And currently it's with paint.
Learned something
and I'm wanting to try to create this finish, this RLC finish. And I know it's not easy, and I know what it's basically required to do it. And I'm trying to figure it out right now. I want to at least see how close I can come. And I can tell you guys right now, the color that I'm shooting for is the one that was on that Toyota Supra. And I'm doing it on a Mercedes-Benz, the AMG SEC model that I've always wanted a premium form of. Man, that's badass. God, this is such a good-looking truck. Steve, am I seeing what I think you did? My God, Steve, you always do this. You go so far above and beyond, it's ridiculous. By the way, guys, this was the trade. This is what I wanted. This is what the trade was for. You know, I kind of had intuition that he was going to do this, and when I sent his package, I threw in an extra custom that I thought he would like. If you guys see his channel, you'll know what I'm talking about. You can watch that, because I thought he was going to do something crazy like this. By the way, like I said, this was the trade. Just this. He throws in all these beautiful 62 Chevy pickups for customs, puts this in there, and look what else he did. No way he did this. Oh Oh my God, he did.
No.
Look at this. The new. The brand new. At least for me, it's super new. I know you guys probably keep up with RLCs better than me, but as far as I know, this is the newest Chevy 454 SS.
It's amazing what you've done.
Wow. Steve, dude. Sir. God, I'm blown away. He showed me this as an option. I'm like, Steve, I always wanted that black 454. I always thought that would be cool. Or the ruby red one. So as soon as I opened up the box, this was in there. And then he's like, we'll just go ahead and just throw this in like it's no... Like, Jesus. God. This is just... I'm speechless. Sorry, guys, I'm speechless. God, that is just... 90s. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, 80s." No, you're off. This is 90s. This is like retro 90s look. This would have been killer in the 90s. The turquoise and the pinks, purples. This screams 90s. God, that's such a good looking truck. Yeah, the early 1990s were a rad time. There you go. Yeah, I say that just because so many people see that this era and they think 80s, but no, it was 90s. God, that's badass. That is so cool. Is the ruby red one like that? It's not. It doesn't have those details like this. This one I wasn't certain about. This one I knew I would love. Even though I never held it in hand and saw it, I just loved everything about it. But this one, man, this really, really looks... This is a game changer in hand. Man, that's gorgeous. Get in that interior a little bit because the interiors are really nice in here. Wow. Steve, dude, I don't want to drag this video out too long for you guys. Steve, thank you so much, man. You always go so far above and beyond. So generous. So professional. Look at he's got the nice cards. I mean, he doesn't just write it on a notepad. He's actually got his own little cards and everything. So... Steve, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. And maybe I need to just make a very specific custom, which I actually have done that. I sent you that Batmobile. You gotta let me know something that you might think would be cool or something. Email me, let me know. So otherwise, I'm just gonna keep making cool customs. And if you like them, or any of you other guys like them, I'm into Hot Wheel premium stuff, RLCs. I'm into a lot. And you know, I'm always up to trade for stuff. So. When I can, so when I'm available to trade and ship stuff out. So, all right, guys, that's it at the new bench here. I'll show you guys some add-ons as soon as I get them in. I've got like 3 or 4 different pieces I'm going to add to the bench, and then I'll show you guys what I came up with. Steve, thank you so much again for this killer mail call. Appreciate you guys. Take it easy.